Baseball from the Lone Star State. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Getting the nod in this one, Christian Javier.
Well, he tried to make it through the fifth inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. The pitch. There's a strike at the knees, and that's how this game gets started. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to Abreu. One out in the top of the first. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
The next pitch misses. 2-0. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Line drive, and it gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One gone, runner at first. And next for the Cubs, here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball, safe at second, and that was not close.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Bounce to the right side. Dubon to first. Bellinger is gone, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ian Happ up to hit.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
There's a strike.
Happ, a switch hitter. It can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Swung on, belted. Tucker going back and brings it in at the wall. Cubs leave one, and now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, this team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder.
The pitch. High fly ball out to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. One away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. 1 point of concern hitting in that 2-hole, Alex Bregman.
Yeah, he's really slumping at the plate right now. Not only is he having a hard time finding any base hits, he's just not finding a way to get on base either. Sometimes a walk can get you back on track. Less than a .250 on-base percentage over his last 10 games. So that kind of tells me that he's jumpy, he's not recognizing the pitches, and he's out of his plate discipline. I got to think he's looking for ways to try to simplify that approach. And I think if you can just let the ball travel a little bit deeper, make sure you see it, that will help you to put good ABs together. And even if you don't get hits, you'll draw some walks.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Comes in working with the 6th best average in the AL. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Chris, it's pretty amazing to think that Yordan Alvarez could actually be a Dodger. The Dodgers originally signed him in 2016, and a little over a year later, the Astros acquired him for Josh Fields. Pretty good deal for Houston. The other way, and that one gets down, fair ball. Around second is Bregman. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pena. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Bregman at third. Alvarez at first. One gone. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Jose Abreu up to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one. Corners are occupied with 2 down.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand.
Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
New inning getting started, and now it's Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The right-hander back to work. That's inside. Ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
In for a strike, now 3-1. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
And he grounds one to the right side. Over to Abreu. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Trey Mancini now had the day off yesterday. And that's in there for strike one. Chris, you know what they call Mancini?
Boom, boom.
That's right. For Ray Mancini, the famous boxer, it stuck when he started hitting home runs, though, in baseball. Fly ball down the line. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away now.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Christopher
And
Morel.
up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick.
The center fielder, Chas McCormick.
The line to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. On the ground to third. Slings to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter,
Justin Durden now at the plate. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The catcher, Corey Lee.
Here's Corey Lee. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. There's a strike. That's in there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That one ripped. And a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Mauricio Dubon. In there, and it's 0-1. That one fouled off. Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch, not close, up high. And the righty deals. And now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Next one just misses. And it's 3-2. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One left for Houston. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Minute Maid Park, here's Nick Madrigal.
Third baseman, number 1, Nick.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Madrigal measures 5 feet 8 inches, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Misses off the inside, and 1-1. To third. Bregman to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 9, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart. Barnhart in his 9th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. Top of the third, no score. Slider clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. This to center field. McCormick puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Here's Nico Horner. Grounded out his first time up. In there for strike 1. Horner, a guy who grew up in the Bay Area, was a huge fan of those late 80s, early 90s Oakland A's teams with Ricky Henderson and company. And Nico loved getting a chance to not only go watch Oakland play, but also the San Francisco Giants. Next pitch is popped up. Abreu makes the catch, inning over. And the Cubs are down in order. Still no score. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle.
Taya back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Towards first. A dive. He's got it. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. Swings through that one. 0-1. And that's outside. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 here. And downstairs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the pitch. And he gets Bregman. 2 down.
The left fielder.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Chris, Alvarez has turned into one of the best young hitters, maybe one of the best hitters in all of baseball. He's got some of the most raw power in the entire game. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and won that Silver Slugger Award in 2022 and a slugging percentage of .613 and OPS over 1,000.
Two outs. And now it's even up.
2-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Astros are down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. On to the fourth. There's the shortstop at the plate. Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Hit hard, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Bellinger up to hit, rolled out to second in his first at bat. Here's the pitch, runner on the goal. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
And there's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And now 1-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and heart of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
One, two now. Caught him looking for the K. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ. Flied to right his first time. On the ground. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. Awesome play there.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Hosmer swings through it for strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. At the belt and fires. Just missed. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. That misses the zone. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1 now. And there's ball 4. So up now for Chicago, Trey Mancini. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Swanson on third. Hosmer at first, 2 out of the inning. Next pitch is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Righty to the plate. Outside corner. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one outside, and the count is filled up. Christopher Morel on deck for the Cubs. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Ball 1, no strikes.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The 1-0. There's a strike. 2 outs. Bases are full. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. We're midway in the 4th. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in Houston, now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop.
The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. Jeremy Pena, Chris, what a story. 2022 and the impact he had in the playoffs. He was not only the ALCS MVP, but he was also the World Series MVP when the Astros won it all.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So next up for Houston, Jose Abreu. That one clips the outside corner, going 1. Misses off the inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit. Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's going to be Chas McCormick. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Justin Durden up next for the Astros. That's in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2. Righty delivers. He goes down looking.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next to hit for Houston, Corey Lee. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And that's outside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is the inning. 2 left for the Astros, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Houston, top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Nick Madrigal. And here it comes. Line drive, caught.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Now the Cubs catcher, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
Bounced out to short. Not in time. He legs it out.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Horner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And it's fouled away. Horner stands at second with 2 gone. Next pitch is outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
The pitch. Line drive, Adam in center field. 1 left for the Cubs. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. And the pitch. On the corner for a strike.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
The 1-1. Out to short. Swanson gets it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now here is Kyle Tucker. There's a strike. Next one misses, and it's 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. To the right side. Horner sends it to first, and Tucker is retired.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman, 1 for 2. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the 2nd overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. Stays alive. The 0-2. Hard hit to third. Madrigal on to first, and they get Bregman for the out. And that is the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back here at the ballpark, top of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago, Cody Bellinger. The wind of the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. 0-2. In the air, center field. McCormick has it sized up. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. That one pushed foul. Happ, 28 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. 0-1. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
The batter, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Now it's Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
So now 1-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Taya back to work.
Alvarez.
Strike 1. Alvarez, who's from Cuba, he grew up idolizing a future teammate, Yuli Gurriel, who is 13 years his senior. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. That one misses, and the count is 1-2. And there's a
No,
ball.
that missed.
He's
That's
really
the ball.
tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Popped up. Swanson under it. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, the shortstop, Jeremy.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pena. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer it that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right
Outside.
there.
That's the ball.
Out in front and foul to the left side. 2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And now Trey Mancini. And he deals. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Phil Maton up and throwing. Martinez getting loose as well. Right side. Tucker makes the play, and there's one down.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter.
Digging in, Christopher Morel. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a base hit to left.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Christian Javier won't go any further tonight, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher on now, Phil Maton. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Phil Maton.
And next for the Cubs, Nick Madrigal. Next pitch is popped up. Abreu makes the grab for the second out.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Now that
Tucker Barnhart, the next Cub to hit.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. That pitch in for a strike. Strike one.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Gets the call, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And takes low for ball one. Struck him out looking.
That right there will drive you crazy as a hitter. That pitch has no business being called a strike. It's definitely not what the pitcher was trying to do with the curveball in any count, let alone a 2-strike count. So the umpire right there, he's just rewarding a bad pitch.
Next to hit, Justin Durden. There's the strike. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now the catcher up to hit, Corey Lee. And that's in there for strike one.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
0-2 now. That one the other way. Brings it in for the third out. So they make short work of him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. And we still have no score. We go to the 8th. Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart.
Tucker Barnhart.
The pitch. On the ground to the left. First out in the top of the 8th.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner, known for his late inning heroics. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
The pitch.
That's the ball. That's down.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby Swanson stands in. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. In the air to left center. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So Brad Boxberger rolls into the game. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 25, Brad Boxberger.
And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon.
The second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
So the lineup flips over, and here is Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 3.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch just misses. And that's in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. Right-handed reliever. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the righty deals. Popped up. Swanson racing, makes the catch. Nothing doing there for Houston. It's the 9th, and we are tied. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Hector Neris.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And here it comes. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Alvarez in position. Hauls it in for the out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ian Happ getting ready to hit. That's out to center field. McCormick trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Here's Hosmer. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch, and he just misses. Bullpen activity starting up now. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. The 1-0. Right side. Abreu takes it himself, and that is that. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. And we still have no score. Bottom 9. Now here is Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, Yordan.
Boxberger back to work. And a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch is outside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. 2 gone now.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So next up for Houston, Jose Abreu. Strike 1. That's hard hit on the line. Bellinger makes the grab. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. And we still have no score. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Trey Mancini. The pitch. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
Righty to the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. And ball one.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And one out now.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical. You want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Now the third baseman, Nick Madrigal. Corner infielders playing in. Now this is in the air down the line, but it's just foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-1. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Runners are at the corners, one away. Fouled off down the right side.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a 1-2. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Two down. Fly ball down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're two outs.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. One run's in, the second run scores, and it's a two-run lead in extra innings.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Brian Abreu. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. And up next for Chicago, Nico Horner. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Barnhart on at second with two down. Now he breaks his bat. And that's just foul. Falling behind 2-1. And a strike in there. Got him. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Michael Fulmer.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead.
Chas McCormick digs in now.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And there's a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2-2.
Next offering upstairs. Justin Durden waiting to hit for Houston. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Justin Durden up next for the Astros.
The designated hitter.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
In for a strike. Strike one. Runner at second here, one gone. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. The tying run at the plate. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Tap to first. He steps on the bag, and just one out remaining for Houston.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Up next to the Astros, the catcher,
Lee in the box now. Takes strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Out towards left center. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
here now.